Pisces, you have not been feeling very stable, very rooted, and that's because you're restless and something needs to change. Something needs to go in this direction. You're kind of being held back by something or someone, and you want to do the right things to get a move on. And King of Pentacles is there. We see this as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. And this is, someone who might bring hope into your life. This is like I said, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person who has stability and ideas and ambition to offer you. This person brings a hopefulness into your life. This could even be a fatherly figure, an elder, an older boyfriend, an older, admirer, that kind of thing. And there could have been some debate or discussion with this individual or with someone else about this individual. But this person's name is on your lips. This person's thoughts are your thoughts are this person in your mind. Okay? And so you may not know if there's a reciprocated experience going back and forth or what that looks like for you. If you are a mother, you may have been feeling distracted or pulled in more than one direction. And if you are a spiritual Pisces, which most of you are, it's because you're inside yourself. You're inside your spirituality. And it's not that you don't care about your kids. You love your children. Please don't take it the wrong way. If anything, what's happening here is you're trying to better yourself, and that's making less time available for them. And so you're going to have to do a little bit of a balancing act in January to make that a little better. You may be trapped in a work environment that isn't exactly as you want it. There will be opportunities for you to make changes in the coming month, but they are not fully ignited yet. It'll be a beginning of changes, more changes that will come. Okay? Learning, education, more knowledge, more knowing, that's your thing. You might find yourself a little bit moody, a little bit crabby, a little bit short fused at times, especially when you're overworked or time management is not your best friend. You probably mess yourself up around time, and you got to be careful with that. You just overestimate how much time you have. So you need to, be careful of that. You're going to recognize that your family needs more time with you, and you're going to have the opportunity to spend it with them in January, and that's going to make you feel good. And the part of you may not want to go back to work it looks like you might take some time off, and you may not want to go back to work. There may be some discussions that have to take place with your people in your work environment that you're not really looking forward to, but it'll make things right. It'll make things settle down. I'm going to say a lot of those of you that are in relationship are not fully living your best in that relationship. So there's something not quite right. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Can you see that behind us? Fireworks. Right? So I'm going to take that as a message. I think that's what you guys are looking for, is that fire in a relationship, right? You're looking for it. And if it's not in the relationship you're in, I think there's going to be some changes you're going to expect. I'm not sure how you're going to implement them, but I absolutely see that that's what you need, is more fireworks in your life, in your love affair. And that was a sign. Damn it. You can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Those of you who aren't experienced, that aren't willing to live quietly accepting it, anymore. So if you're not in a relationship where someone is giving it their all, you're going to insist on it, or you're going to plan on leaving. You aren't always honest, Pisces, sorry to say, but you can be sneaky. And in some ways, I would say it's an act of preserving your privacy. But I am Leo in a Pisces moon, so I'm a little biased. I don't think that we are, just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean they're entitled to all of your private thoughts or your past histories or anything. I mean, no one is entitled to anything unless you decide to give it to them, right? And just because you're partnered with someone doesn't mean they're entitled to it unless you made a commitment that they were entitled to that knowledge. But they're not necessarily entitled to every private thought that you have. And Pisces has a lot of private thoughts. I can say that. You only tell what you want people to know. You may not lie straight out, but if you have to, you will. So this is why often Pisces is possible for them to fool around. It's also possible for them to lie to their partner or lie to themselves in order to make that happen. So if Pisces isn't happy, and you're partnered with a Pisces who's not happy, don't think that they're gonna just lay down and accept that for their whole life, because they won't. They are passionate water signs. They are extremely passionate. Of all of the water signs, the most passionate are those Pisces that are not in a relationship. You folks, like I said, you want that, and you're going to try to find it. And I think you're going to be very active, and January is going to give you an opportunity to get more active if you want. You think a lot of Pisces might be going through moodiness or uncertainties about who they are and what they want, and maybe they're going to make some decisions to make some changes and make themselves a happier camper.